Yeah, this is Big Mike with BigInSports.com. Hey, here today we're here to talk about the NFC East with the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Redskins, and the Giants. We know that Sunday the Dallas Cowboys will be going to East Rutherford to play the New York Giants. The Dallas Cowboys coming in 8-3, the Giants coming in 6-5. I think that it's kind of a must-win for both teams. Probably more so the Giants than the Cowboys, but I think that the Cowboys must go to Giant Stadium and win the game. Now, keys to the game are going to be, for the Cowboys, it's going to have to be Tony Romo. Tony Romo is going to have a lights-out game in order for the Cowboys to win this game. Also, I think that their big play wide receiver, Roy Williams, is also going to have a big game. Roy Williams, he's been struggling as of late. Hadn't caught a whole lot of passes. He's really been a non-factor in the Cowboys' offense. On the other hand, Miles Austin, hey, this guy is a big playmaker when they can get him the ball. I think that in the Cowboys' struggles as of late, in the Green Bay game, the Redskins game, now we're not going to knock those guys' defense because I think they had pretty good defense. But at the same time, I think our offensive coordinator, the Cowboys' offensive coordinator, Jason Garrett, really needs to open up the playbook a little bit more. I don't think that that they're pushing the ball down the field like they should with their big playmakers, receivers. Patrick Creighton, I don't think he's involved enough in the ball game. But having said that, when the Cowboys go in to play the Giants, I think the biggest thing, it's going to be on the back of Tony Romo. Tony Romo's play, and everybody knows that in December, Tony Romo has pretty much laid an egg. So it's going to really be up to Tony Romo to go in and rally this offense and make big plays down the field to beat the Giants. In 1996, we all know that the Dallas Cowboys, they haven't won a playoff game, and in the month of December, well, they've been really terrible. So for the Cowboys to go in and beat the Giants, it's going to have to be on the back of Tony Romo. That's, we've got Tashard Choice. They've got Marion Barber, Felix Jones. You've got Jason Witten. These are all big playmakers, all threats down the field. But at the same time, it's going to be up to Tony Romo. He has got to make the completions. He's got to make the smart choice at the quarterback position. And for the Giants, right now, Eli Manning is questionable, whether he'll play or not. He's got the hurt foot, as everybody knows. Bradshaw, the running back, he's also got a hurt foot. He's questionable whether he'll be playing in the game. The Giants' defense, they're kind of in turmoil right now. They've been fighting amongst themselves. Osi Manura, Jason Tuck. They've got to have a big game against the Dallas offense if the Giants have a chance to win this game. I think that they must get a good pass rush. They've got to have their corners have got to be able to cover Miles Austin, Roy Williams, the tight end Jason Witten. If they don't, I think Romo will expose the Giants' defense this weekend. Having said that, my pick for the weekend is going to be the Dallas Cowboys 28, the New York Giants 13. Moving on in the NFC East, I think the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons game, that, in a sense, both teams, there again is a must-win. Atlanta Falcons, they're about 3 games behind, or 4 games behind the New Orleans Saints in their division. For them to even get a wild card berth, they're going to have to beat the Eagles and, of course, continue on to win out the season. But going into the Eagles game, you got Donovan McNabb on the Eagles offense. Westbrook's out. Deshaun Jackson, their big playmaker down the field, is out. He's one of their top wideouts. They've got Macklin, which is a rookie. He is a threat, but at the same time, basically all the Eagles are going to have is Donovan McNabb. They're really not going to have, their firepower or all-star offense. It's really depleted right now with injuries, with Jackson out and Westbrook out. McCoy, he's a rookie. He's been playing somewhat decent, but at the same time, I think that he's not going to be able to in the blitzing game with the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know that he can protect McNabb back there. I don't know if he can step up and make those key blocks on the linebackers blitzing through the A gaps, etc. So that's going to be something to really watch. On the other side of the football with the Atlanta Falcons offense, Matt Ryan, he's out. He's got a hurt toe. Chris Redmond's going to come in and play for the Atlanta Falcons. So there again, it kind of puts a damper on the Atlanta Falcons offense. Now, they have Michael Turner. Michael Turner is going to be questionable also for this game. Without him and Matt Ryan, they're also going to struggle. So it ought to be a pretty good football game. But I think the Eagles defense, hey, everybody knows what the Eagles defense can do. So they're probably going to do it. Redmond's going to see a lot of blitzes in this game. No doubt about it. The Eagles are going to bring the house. So Chris Redmond's going to have a very, very good game to beat the Eagles. Having said that, I think that the Atlanta Falcons win a close one, 20-17 over the Philadelphia Eagles. Now let's move on to the Washington Redskins and the New Orleans Saints game. Of course, everybody knows what New Orleans did to the New England Patriots on Monday night. But what people really don't realize is, because Washington's record, they're 3-7 right now, but Washington has a fourth-ranked defense in the NFL. If you watch the Cowboys play the Redskins, you'll know that their cornerbacks are special. I mean, they're very good. So it ought to be a pretty good matchup with Drew Brees' wide receivers against the Washington cornerbacks. I think that the New Orleans Saints, this could be a kind of a catch game for them. A lot of people are saying the Redskins could go in there and upset them, give New Orleans their first loss. And I'm kind of on the same page. I think that the Redskins, they're kind of a team right now that says, hey, let's play spoiler. Let's go in there and give the New Orleans Saints their first loss. I think, honestly, on defense, that they'll be able to shut down Drew Brees. A lot of people say, hey, Drew Brees and them scoring 36 points per game, it's going to be hard for them to go in there and shut them down. But with the corners that the Redskins have, I honestly think that they can do that. I think they'll pressure Drew Brees a lot. I think you'll see a lot of blitzes that Drew Brees is not going to be used to seeing. I think that they'll keep him contained in that pocket, and I think he'll have a rough day against the Washington Redskins. Having said that, on the other side of the ball, the Washington Redskins' offense, they've struggled as of late. They're not playing well. They're 3-7, so that kind of sums up the picture for that. But Jason Campbell, he's going to have a tremendous game. Their wideouts, they're going to have to catch passes. That's something they haven't done. Santana Moss, not sure what the statistics are, but Santana Moss says in the last few games he hadn't really been a factor in any of those games. Chris Cooley's out, their top tight end. Without him, they've been struggling. They don't have an underneath game really. Clinton Portis has been hurt. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not this week. If he does, then they probably have a better chance in the running game. If they don't, then their running game is probably going to suffer. It's probably going to have to be on the back of Jason Campbell. Having said that, I'm going to go with the upset, and I'm going to take the Washington Redskins over the New Orleans Saints, 21-17.